Hello and welcome to TCG History. You know, when I think about the game we're unboxing today, I wonder, how did this even come into existence? And then I realize it. Aliens. Ancient aliens. Let's unbox some cards.
And here we are. See, I told you. There's a History Channel card game. This is Anachronism. It's super cool. I like Anachronism quite a lot, actually. This is a 2-player starter deck featuring... It's always a battle between two historical figures. In this case, it's Bayazid I of the Ottoman Empire versus Vlad Tepes, Dracula. So... interesting choices, though I get it. They were both very active in the Balkans. But I'm a huge history nerd, so allow me a minute to nerd out for you guys. Beyazid I, most well known for drastically expanding the size of the Ottoman Empire, taking over most of Anatolia, and for losing in a battle so bad that his opponent was able to capture him and lock him in a cage and humiliate him so much that the guy bashed his own head in on the bars of his cage to not deal with the humiliation anymore. So, yeah. And Vlad Tepes, famous as the character that inspired Dracula. But he was ruthless, but I do think his historical relevance is a little overblown. So, yeah. History Channel. You get some really cool art, though, on the front of these. I like these boxes quite a bit. Here's what the back of the box looks like. It says a complete 2-player experience awaits you. This 5-minute strategic combat game springs to life with fantastic artwork and tactical gameplay. 2 warriors will enter the arena, but only one will emerge victorious. So this is a TCG completely. It has booster packs and everything, but it is an outlier in a lot of ways, as you'll see as soon as I get it opened. I forgot to bring a knife. So, there we go. That wasn't too painful. Ta-da! There's a little bit of a dent in it. Hopefully that doesn't mean anything for the cards, but I'm sure the cards will be fine. They're very sturdy. So each character gets a set of 5 cards. And what's interesting about that is each character and their associated cards get their own unique card frame. And some of them are very cool. I opened some of these a long time ago on TCG Buzz when a box of Dead Card Game stuff was generously donated to us, and that was a fun time. So you get dice. Dice are important for the game. And you get a nice little rule book. It's not in full color, what a shame, but it shows you how elements work and your advanced rules that you can add to the game to make it more strategic. It's a nice little rule book. Nothing crazy. Here's the playmat, which is going to be impossible for me to show you all of at once because it's one of the biggest game boards ever included in a starter deck. Hang on, I'm going to open it over here and give you some paper unfolding ASMR. There we go. You're looking at just a tiny bit of it. So in the center, you have got the cardinal directions, so that means this is upside down. And you have positions on the board where you can move your things around, and you've got these hidden cards there where you can hide your additional cards as your fighters duel. Kind of, I guess, like trap cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! So you know the information, but your opponent has to react to it in real time. And seriously, this thing's huge. It takes about the entire space of my entire table here. I will fold that up later because I'm bad at it. So here's all of the cards you get. So you're thinking like 20, 30 cards in this pack? Nope, 10. The thing is, these cards are thick. They're extremely thick cards. Look at this. They do tend to warp a little but that's okay. You can easily flatten them. But yeah, here we are. Beyazid I, the Thunderbolt. Such a cool nickname. And you can see his abilities and whatnot, and he has this really nice looking gold foiling to it. It is a normal foil, but if you didn't tell me that, I would swear it was a cold foil, like from wow, how did I blank? Flesh and Blood. That's what I was looking for. Or recent Magic the Gathering sets. It looks fantastic. It actually does look better to the naked eye than it does on camera, but even on camera, you can tell that's great. And there's great artwork. So let's look at the rest of his cards, and then we'll look at Vlad Tepes' cards. So, Constantina, you might know that as the city of Constantine. Very cool. Also known as Constantinople. Also known as Istanbul. So you see in the center there's the Hagia Sophia, which at this point was a mosque, but it was originally a Christian church. No one cares about this, right? Just me. I'm the only big history nerd here. Sorry. So you can see how your movement is important on these. These are, this is a sword card, so this is how you're able to swing with it. Interesting, huh? And it goes in the 4 position. This game's really simple, but really complex at the same time, and I kind of really, really dig it. Here's a shield card. Gotta have a shield to protect yourself. Again, gorgeous looking card. I've only played this game once, and it was years ago, so I am a little rusty with the rules, so if I misspeak on anything, I'm sorry. But I do really, really like it. Yeah, and you'll see you do have various traits on the bottom for each card, and they have effects. So their defense rolls get -2. That's pretty cool. And that's it. That's all you get with him. You can get other packs of characters, but this is how it works. You get 5 card sets, and that's what you're playing with. But there's still a surprising amount of depth to be had with that. It's one of those things where most of your key rules were put into the rule book instead of onto cards. You can see with Vlad here. Actually, let's get a nice shot of both of them together. See that? Cool. Yeah, you can see their borders are completely different. You get the Ottoman gold versus what is going on in the background there? Those birds? Yeah, it's like birds. Bird. Okay, sure. Vlad Tepes. He's Romanian. He's a warrior, and he's a male. And at the start of the game, you deal 1 damage to all opposing warriors. So he's a burn deck. That's pretty cool. I guess it's probably the fear that strikes damage into their heart because they see his enemies all up on stakes or something. Let's see what else we get. Oh no, I don't know how to pronounce that. That is one thing if you're the type of person who doesn't like hearing words mispronounced, this is not the game for you because you get words from every language under the sun. So Kappa de hour. Let's go with that. It's an item of inspiration. And you get an attack boost at the start of your opponent's turn. If this card's in play, that player may discard one of their support cards and become your rival to put this card into play in the discard blah 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 blah. Okay. Very cool. We have a nice weapon for him to use. It's a 2-handed sword with look at that spike. I don't know how historically accurate the weapons in particular are, but they're pretty cool. Vlad Dracul. So this is armor for him. So Bayazid gets a shield, he gets armor. Very cool. And you can see, I didn't point it out on the last one, but there's the crest, the family crest of the Tepes. And there's his castle. So looks kind of unimpressive for a castle. I guess it's more just a citadel, a hold. But yeah, super cool. And that's everything. That's literally everything in the box. You don't get much in these, but you do get everything to play. There's just not that much required to play. And you do learn some history along the way. It's cool stuff. And they released quite a few of these 2-player sets. As you can see, this is set 6. Why do I have just this one? Because it's one I didn't have, and I got it for super cheap. So I hope you enjoyed this look. If you want me to ever cover this game in more detail, let me know. I don't know if I'd be able to do so anytime soon, because I've got a lot of other really exciting things planned, but I do really like it. Hey, so if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like it. It really helps us. And, you know, the channel's still young, so if this is your first video, please make sure to subscribe. I can do outros, I swear. Make sure to subscribe. We need to hit them big subscriber numbers. And the most important thing you can do is just check out another one of our videos. I would recommend our SimCity unboxing. There's a lot of really cool stuff there. Check that one out. And I'm going to leave you with, hey, join our Discord server and check out our Instagram. And I'll see you guys next time.